Isn't a member of the group because R-Truth made a match a number of weeks ago.
Yeah, you keep banging on about that. R-Truth is absolutely nuts. JD McDonagh is in the Judgment Day. R-Truth is not in the Judgment Day, and that isn't going to change.
McDonagh, the rigorous and confident member of the group.
He's confident, but I'll have to say this. JD McDonagh has been on a losing streak of sorts of late, and that is mainly thanks to the imaginary member that you just mentioned, R-Truth.
And McDonagh, not well liked. In fact, The Miz had an interesting quote last week when he said that I didn't think that anyone on this planet could be more hated than Dominik Mysterio until I met JD McDonagh.
Well, Miz knows a thing or two about being hated. Let's face facts. It's only very recently people have actually started cheering for it.
Covered by Gargano and a kick out. Miz will be here later tonight. He teams with R-Truth against Damian Priest and Finn Balor. You heard what Priest said earlier to Truth, that don't tag into the matchup.
Yeah, and that sounded like a literal instruction that was taken as some sort of code by R-Truth, so I'm fascinated to see how that turns out.
Another takedown by JD McDonagh, of course, from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, the same hometown of Finn Balor. And Finn Balor trained JD McDonagh. One of the reasons McDonagh is in the group today.
High-flying, high-risk superstar JD McDonagh can really do it all, can brawl with the best of them. And a real technician to boot, as Johnny Wrestling is finding out.
Yeah, the one thing we've learned about McDonagh, he has that sinister, sadistic side when he needs to. Now Gargano back to his feet.
You've got to have a little hatred in your heart if you want to make it to the top in this game, and JD McDonagh has that in spades.
And Gargano up over the top now. The quickness of Johnny Gargano as he takes down JD McDonagh. And McDonagh looking for a breather. And Dominik Mysterio sends Gargano tumbling to the floor. Johnny Gargano not happy with the performance of his Cleveland Browns this past weekend. As Ciampa now launches himself up over the top rope, corkscrew, takes out Mysterio.
They're reaching out for a tag.
Dominik looking into the matchup, I believe for the first time tonight. If he can make a tag, Gargano looking on as well. And Ciampa unloading. Again, Ciampa and Gargano looking for a win to perhaps position themselves for a future opportunity at the tag team title. Tag made by Gargano. And now the double team coming from DIY.
McDonagh had no idea that tag took place.
Oh, a clothesline. He knows now he was just tagged by Ciampa.
Referee taking a very close look at JD McDonagh. Take another look at the impact here. 2-on-1, JD McDonagh cleaning the clock of the Irish superstar.
Bullhammer-like.
Steady on, mate. Let's look at that front. This would be over.
Elbow by Gargano. Dominik with a cheap shot in the back of the neck. Official Rod Zapata was checking on McDonagh, and Dominik with a cheap shot. And now JD McDonagh takes over.
Well, you might not like that kind of action, Cole, but damn, that was perfection from Dominik Mysterio.
At least Mysterio dressed for the over half-foot of snow they received here in Little Rock.
I'm not gonna lie, I love those boots. I'm guessing they were a Christmas present from Mammy, perhaps, but man, that is some real style.
Now Mysterio now mocking Tommaso Ciampa. And Dominik Mysterio now unloading on Gargano. And the WWE fans here all over Dominik Mysterio.
Yeah, and here's the thing with McDonagh and Dominik. Once they get their upper hand, it is very difficult to turn the tide. They're absolutely lethal at this point, and Gargano is going to be in a world of hurt.
As long as they can isolate Gargano at this juncture, Dominik and McDonagh in control. We mentioned later on that Balor and Priest from Judgment Day will be in action against R-Truth and Miz. Still trying to figure out how R-Truth's actually going to team with Miz tonight if he believes he's part of Judgment Day.
Well, I just saw the face of Tommaso Ciampa, and all the blood is drained from it because he knows exactly how much trouble his tag partner Johnny Gargano is in right now.
And Dominik doing a great job controlling Gargano. The chin lock applied. Gargano trying to make it back to his feet, and he does. Gargano trying to fight out of the corner.
Yeah, if there's life in the body of Gargano, he's going to keep swinging.
And rolling through now, and he caught Dominik with a kick to the face. And now Gargano a bit stunned, trying to make it to Tommaso Ciampa.
The glazed look on the face of Gargano. Needs this tag in the worst way, and he gets it, but the referee may not spot that call.
And he didn't. The official did not see the tag. Dominik did a great job as he now drags Gargano back to the corner and unloads on Gargano. Double team by the Judgment Day.
Yeah, beware the Machiavellian wiles of the Judgment Day. Again,
Dominik Mysterio showing the instinct that he's gaining here in WWE. Gargano, though, off the telegraph. McDonagh sent through the second rope. Oh, and there it is! Johnny Gargano with that slingshot spear, and now opens up a chance to make a tag.
And an opportunity to try and get a cover there on Dom, but the most important thing for Gargano has to be get the hell out of the ring and get a fresh champer in there.
Gargano, arms length away, and J.D. McDonagh with a great job dragging Champ off the apron. Dominik with a drop kick. Cover by Mysterio, kick out by Johnny Wrestling. Double team by Judgment Day. Gargano, roll up by Ciampa, shoulders down. Almost. Oh, 2 count, thought he had it.
A millisecond away from victory with DIY.
Whoa.
And that victory is getting closer and closer.
Tag to Gargano, double team now from DIY. Johnny Gargano sends Dominik on the back of his head. Cover, J.D. McDonagh breaks it up.
Yeah, just in the nick of time. DIY digging deep into the playbook.
And Ciampa realizes they had the matchup won.
Take another look at how close this was just in all. I mean, that is questionable at best.
And now Ciampa and McDonagh exchanging blows.
The frustration written on the face of Ciampa. He thinks this one should be over.
By all rights, it should be. What a headbutt! Gargano with a super kick. Dominik with one of his own.
Dropping like flies.
Gargano with a clothesline. Everybody down. Tag team action to kick off the night here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
This is not about who wants it more at this point. It's about who's capable of shaking off those cobwebs.
Gargano and Dominik, the legal men. Ciampa pulls himself up in the corner. Tag made. McDonagh tagged in as well by Dominik Mysterio.
Ciampa back at 100 miles an hour. Oh!
McDonagh, great move, turning Ciampa inside out.
Standing Spanish fly.
And now McDonagh, top rope moonsault, connects for the win, hooks the leg, shoulders down, Gargano breaks it up. And now Dominik into the fray. Drop kick, Gargano now in position. Dominik looking for a 6-1-9. Gargano intercepts. Ciampa makes him pay with a running knee.
Dominik Mysterio has to be out here on this one.
And now McDonagh rolling him. Ciampa held the tight. Ciampa kicked it too.
What a scramble this match has turned into.
And Ciampa with a DDT.
J.D. McDonagh spiking on the top of his cranium.
Tag.
Completely defenseless now. We've seen this before, Cole.
DIY with McDonagh in their sights as Ciampa and Gargano